Reporting can affect whether a survivor is believed or can reinforce attitudes in society around violence against women, including workplace sexual harassment. Check if your reporting or the quotes used blame victims or excuse perpetrators. Ensure they do not justify, trivialise or downplay violence.
The research is still consistently showing that reporting is perpetuating poor understandings or misunderstandings of gender-based violence, and often in quite subtle ways. So it's not always, really egregious rape myths and misperceptions, for example. It might be through things like the use of passive voice or, we see something just happened to the survivor rather than naming, men's violence being enacted against women.
Reporting should never have any victim blaming undertones to that. It should always be centred that the perpetrator's to blame, not us, and to believe us as well. So no victim blaming, no slut shaming, just keep centering around where that responsibility lies.
I think everyone in the disability rolls their eyes when we see the classic dark, grimly lit shadow of a person in a wheelchair at a window looking very somber and sad, like things like that. Words you use, the pictures you use, music as well. Think about if it's a video, what are the kinds of music that you're using in conjunction with the story? Is it kind of a sad, somber tone?
We know that the power that Australian media hold, the language that they use, the framing that they use, the words that they choose to omit, the perspectives that they choose to include, and by extension, whose voices are therefore excluded, it absolutely plays a role in the public's perception of an issue. No single community has a monopoly when it comes to domestic and family violence. And yet, depending on who's telling the story, who's framing the story, whose perspectives are put forward, how it can be portrayed in mainstream media can have huge broader implications.
Accurate and respectful reporting on violence against women supports the community to understand that violence occurs at every level of society. For more information on media reporting on violence against women, visit ourwatch.org.au.